Hey you guys, my name is Shante aka Cocoa Beans, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about my first set of clip-in extensions. So if you're only interested in seeing how I went ahead and installed the clip-ins, then you might want to go ahead and skip closer to the end of the video, because right now I'm going to be talking about the hair itself. So I wanted to try clip-in extensions, right? But I originally wanted to try the Kinky straight clip-ins, but I realized since it's summer and I sweat so much that my hair is going to revert too easily and it just wouldn't make sense. So I decided to try those later in the cooler months like November, December, those times, and then go ahead and try the curly ones now. So I went on to Aliexpress, of course, and then I found this vendor that goes by the name JK Hair, and they sold these Kinky curly clip-ins. So each pack comes with 7 pieces, so I went ahead and ordered 2 packs. So all in all I got 14 pieces and ended up using all of them except for 1 piece, so I ended up using 13 pieces and I just have 1 left. So the hair came super defined, which is typical for curly hair to come really defined. I'm going to insert some clips of what the hair looked like straight out the package, as well as what it looked like after I co-washed it. And here is the 1 piece that I have left. This is what the hair looks like after it's been co-washed, brushed, and I played around in it a little bit and it kind of frizzed up. And this is one of the 2 clip pieces that I have left back. I might find somewhere to fit this into my hair, or I might just leave it out, I'm not too sure yet, but this is the 1 piece that I have left. The hair is super duper soft. Even before I co-washed it, it was very soft and I didn't really have any problems co-washing it. I did get a little bit of shedding, but that was expected since it was the first wash and it was curly hair and I needed to detangle it. But it wasn't anything too major, just a couple strands here and there. And as well for the seller was really nice. They wanted to make sure that they confirmed my address and everything, and they followed up with me along every step of the way to ensure that I got my package. And they also included 2 extra clips. Oh my bad. They included 4 extra clips. There's 2 in each package, so 2 here, 2 here. They included 4 extra clips in case any of them break off, but so far none has broken off for me. But again, this is just my first time wearing it, so I'm not really sure how long they're gonna last. But I will say that when I was putting it into my actual hair, I was having a little bit of difficulty to actually clip them, so I'm not sure if it's hard to clip or if it's just that I'm very extremely weak, but I'm gonna say that it's a mixture of both of them. So the clips might be different for you. If you do go ahead and order the hair, they might be easier for you to clip, or they might be a little bit older clips and they might be a little bit harder. I ordered both sets in the length of 20 inches. I thought it was gonna be a little bit longer than how it looks on me right now, but I'm kind of glad that it doesn't really look as long as I thought it was going to be, because I feel like if it did look a little bit taller, like closer to how I thought it would fit me, then I feel like it would be kind of like unnatural looking, and I feel like this length is okay, especially for the summer. I don't want anything too long. But the hair is very like light and soft, and I don't feel like I will have any problems this summer. I feel like this is good summer hair because it's so light and soft and I can barely feel anything. And I do feel like it is very airy, so like breeze will pass through and I won't be like this during the summer every day all day. I feel like I can still get a little bit of breeze in my neck back, and yeah, I think that is what you look for in summer hair. I do have 4C hair, and I decided that it would blend better with my hair and the extensions if I do twist up the back of my hair. I was going to braid it, but I decided to just twist it instead. That way if I want to do it up in a ponytail or something, it's easier to take down like 2 or 3 twists in the back than to take down a whole cornrow and then do it. So that was the only reason why I decided to do twists over cornrows. But yeah, I feel like that blended well with my hair. The only part that I left out of my hair is the front section here and then the sides there, but easily I can change that because I did twist. So I feel like if you do clip-in extensions and you don't want to leave all your hair out, then twist is definitely the way to go, as opposed to cornrows or flat twist, just because it's easier to manipulate your hair. Or if you're gonna do one style and keep it that way for a while, then by all means do cornrows or flat twist or whatever you feel like. I also feel like because the actual clip-in extensions kind of frizz out a little bit at the ends, like they're kind of a little bit poofier, which I'm guessing is why they call it kinky curly extensions. Like that is the kinky part and at the top is kind of the curvy part, but I feel like because it's kinkier at the ends, that kind of helps it to blend in with my 4C hair a little bit better. Again, I just left out the top, but I feel like because it's kind of poofy in the extensions, that my poofiness of my hair and poofiness of the extensions kind of go well together. I feel like how it looks right now is okay. I might go ahead and then change some of the placements of the clip-ins, or I might go ahead and add into it the one piece that I have just to get a little bit more volume at the top, but that is the only thing that I would say that I would change about this set. Clip-ins are definitely the way to go. The way that I styled it today, I just put the clip-ins in and then I used a little bit of beeswax and parted my hair in the middle and then put the beeswax and then brushed it back a little bit and then use these tiny little clips to clip it there to keep it in place, just to keep it out of my face a little bit. You can definitely customize it however you want to. That's like the great thing about clip-ins, is easy customization, easy modification. You can just change it today, change it tomorrow, change it the next day, or keep it the same however you want, as opposed to like a sew-in, which you kind of have to keep how it is sewn in. So I definitely see the beauty and the benefits to a clip-in as opposed to a sew-in. So I feel like I've spoken enough about the hair, and now I'm just going to show you guys how I installed the clip-ins. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my Snapchat for quick little updates on the hair, as well as to ask me any questions that you guys feel like. If you guys don't want to ask me in the comment section down below, either or is fine with me. But yeah, here is the video on how I installed the clip-ins, and thank you guys so much for watching. Here I'm showing you guys the portion of my hair that I left as leave out. It's just the front crownish portion of my hair and then the two sides, and then I twisted up everything as I explained to you guys before, and I'm just gonna start twisting those up. I was looking for bobby pins, as bobby pins are ideal for this portion, but I couldn't find any, so I only had one clip, so I had to make it work. So I twisted everything up into one giant twist sort of, and then I just twisted it around, and then you're gonna see me use the giant silver pin that I have just to clip that in place. So to start off, I'm going to be using one of the 3 clip-ins that I have. Here I'm showing you guys how I unclip the clip-ins. You can kind of see what I mean about it being hard to clip and unclip. But after I was thinking about it for a while, I think that's kind of easier. So I guess it won't really be too easy for it to slide out through your hair throughout the days. So I guess that's a win and lose situation. But yeah, I just went ahead and installed that in the back portion of my hair near the nape area, and I just clipped that in. So here's what it looks like after the first clip is installed. I went ahead and used 3 clip ins so far, so I just kept packing them on top of each other. I used about 4 here, and then I'm going to go ahead with my first 4 clip-ins. So up until this point I was just using the 3 clips, but now I'm using the 4 clips, and I went ahead and put 2 of those on top of each other. So now that I'm close to the top part of this portion, top part of my hair, that I'm going to show you guys what I'm using. So I untook the twist, and I'm going to go ahead in with some conditioner and as well as some Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink gel. It's my first time using this gel and it is alright. I didn't want to use Eco Styler since Eco Styler is apparently cancelled, but yeah, I just went ahead and kind of shingled that around my finger just so my hair can kind of clump up together, and then I sectioned my hair with the clip-ins. Keep in mind that my hair is wet and the clip-ins at this point are a little bit damp. I did it this way so that when my hair and the clip-ins dry, they kind of dry together, which will be easier for it to blend. So now I'm going to go in with the beeswax and just push back my hair a little bit and then clip it into place. But the thing about using the beeswax is you kind of have to be careful when you're using it. Like, you don't want to use too much, because as you're going to see in a second, when you do put too much, when you put down the beeswax, it's very hard to move it around once you already put it down on your hair. You're going to see that right about now. I ended up putting too much. Those are the big white portions, and it's hard to rub it out once it's already on your hair. So you kind of have to really brush it in and hope that it just goes out and doesn't leave a white cast on your hair.
So if I gotta choose someone, then it must be her. She been here since day one. I guess I'm gonna have to call her back. I guess I'm gonna have to call her back. I guess we're gonna have to go hit London, Paris, and Montego Bay. I guess I'm gonna have to call her.
Shantae, that's right. Shantae, 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 Shantae.